We are taking exercise 5.11, which is chapter number 5, class 10 maths and RD Sharma solutions. So in all these, we have to find the value of trigonometric ratios in each of the following, provided one of the 6 trigonometric ratios are given. This means one of the 6 trigonometric ratios means 2 sides are given. Let me tell you how. First of all, how to remember this? We have, so in my school days I learned like this, Pandit Badri Prasad Har Har Bol. But anyways, you would have liked, or you are being taught, you can just remember this. So we will take few of these. Let us start with sin A equal to 2 by 3. So here sin A equal to 2 by 3. Let me write it again. So PBP HHB. What is this? Let me make a triangle. I am taking this as A. This is A. Now if this is A, let us take this as B and C. And this is 90 degree. This is a right angle triangle. We are talking about right angle triangle. Now in this case, sin A is given by 2 by 3. So sin A is 2 by 3. What does it mean? We know sin A is perpendicular by hypotenuse. So we will equate it like this, perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Now perpendicular is 2. The side opposite to the angle is perpendicular. Hypotenuse is the bigger side, which is this one. So how to find this side? We will use the Pythagoras theorem. Let us assume it to be x. So 2 square plus x square equal to 3 square. So x square will be equal to 3 square minus 2 square, that will be 9 minus 4. It will be 5. So we have to take root because this is square. It is under root 5. So this side is under root 5. So all the sides are known now. Now let us take one by one. Sin is already given. Cos is based upon hypotenuse. So cos will be, base is what? This one, root 5. And hypotenuse is 3. This is cos. And then tan. Tan is perpendicular by base. So perpendicular is 2 and base is root 5. It is 2 by root 5. Okay. Now you see, sin is given, cosec is the reciprocal of sin. So cosec will be 3 by 2. Then we have cos. So sec will be reciprocal of this. And cot will be reciprocal of root 5. So these are the values. So let me take one of these so that we understand better. All of these have to be solved like this. So let me take say cosec theta equal to under root 10. So this is the solution. If you have any problem, this is in front of you. All are these. Okay. Now cosec theta is under root 10. Cosec theta, let me write that again. Pandit Badri Prasad Har Har Bol, like this. Okay. Cosec theta is given as root 10. Cosec theta, let us assume this should be theta. We are making a triangle. Now this is theta. Let us say it is an angle of C. This is angle C. And in this, we have cosec theta equal to under root 10. Under root 10, that is under root 10 by 1. Cosec theta is what? It is the reciprocal of P by H. So hypotenuse by perpendicular. So hypotenuse is 10, perpendicular is 1. Hypotenuse is under root 10 and perpendicular is 1. How to find the base? We will use the Pythagoras theorem. We know that x square and 1 square, when we add, it has to be equal to this one, square of this. So x square plus 1 square will be equal to under root 10 whole square. What do we get? X square plus 1 equal to this under root 10 whole square is 10. Bring 1 here, minus 1. This is 9. X square is 9. X will be equal to under root 9, that is 3. So this is now 3. Now we can find all of these. Cosec is given, so sine will be just inversal of this or reciprocal. So it will be 1 by root 10. 1 will go up, root 10 will come down. Now cos. Cos is base by hypotenuse. Base is 3, hypotenuse is under root 10. So it will be 3 by under root 10. And how about sec? Just take reciprocal, under root 10 by 3. Now coming to tan theta. Tan theta is perpendicular by base. Perpendicular is this and base is this. So 1 by 3. How about cot theta? Take the reciprocal of this, 3. These are the values. So I hope all these are almost similar, so you'll be able to do it. Next is in a triangle ABC, right angle at B, AB is given, BC is given. Determine sin A, cos A, sin C, cos C. So here is a triangle. The triangle is right angle at B. So this is a right angle. And AB is given as 24 and BC is given as 7. First we have to find out this side, which is the hypotenuse. So how to find this? You know by Pythagoras theorem, 24 square plus 7 square will be equal to this AC square. This will be equal to 24 square is 576, 7 square is 49. So AC square will be equal to, if you add this, it will come to 625. So AC will be under root 625, which is 25. So this is 25. Now we have to find sin A, cos A. For that, if you take this angle, this is sin A. So this angle, according to this angle, let me tell you about this. You have to write it everywhere in this discussion. So here, what is this? Sine. Sine is perpendicular by hypotenuse. So for this angle, perpendicular is this and hypotenuse is this. So it will be 7 by 25. So sin A will be 7 by 25. Now let us say cos A. Cos A. Cos A is base upon hypotenuse. For this angle, base is 24, hypotenuse is this one. So this 24 by 25. But when we take sin C, if we take sin C, for this angle, perpendicular upon hypotenuse, perpendicular is what? This one. Hypotenuse is this one. So it is 24 by 25. When we take cos C is base upon hypotenuse. Cos C, now for this angle, base is this, 7. Hypotenuse is 7. This 25. It will be 7 by 25. So these are the values. 24 by 25 and actually sin C is perpendicular upon hypotenuse 24 by 25 and cos C is perpendicular base upon hypotenuse of 7 by 25. So these are the values. So actually this is sin C, cos C. So the solution is in front of you. We have a figure. In this figure, we have to find tan P and cot R. And we have to find whether tan P and cot R are equal. So this is the figure. Here if you see that this is 90 degree, this is R angle, this is P angle. So this is 12 and this is 13 and this is 12. What this will be? This will be 5. How? See, if I use the Pythagoras theorem, x square plus 12 square, let us assume it to be x now. 12 square will be equal to 13 square. So x square will be equal to 13 square minus 12 square. 13 square is 169, 12 square is 144. That is 25. And when we take root, square it will eliminate, it will be 5. So this is 5 and it is given here also. So next time when this scenario will come, we will directly use the values. We know for a triangle where the base and the altitude are 5 and 12 respectively, then this angle or this side will always be 13. So we'll use this directly. So coming to tan P is what? Perpendicular by base. So for this angle P, perpendicular is 5, base is 12. So 5 by 12. This is tan P. Coming to cot R. For this angle R, what is cot? Base upon perpendicular. For this angle base is 5, perpendicular is 12. So 5 by 12. This is also cot R. So if you see these two are equal, so this is also true. They are equal. If sin A equal to 9 by 41, we have to compute cos A and tan A. So here sin A is given. If you take this angle as A, this is 90 degree, this as C. So sin A means perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So perpendicular, that is this one. So this is 9 and this is not 9, this is 9 and this is 41. So if you see, we have to find this side. How to find this side? Let us say it is x. So x square, that is ab square plus 9 square is 41 square. We are using Pythagoras theorem. So 41 square is, actually it is 41 into 41 is 1681. I'll just tell you. 1681 it is actually. How does it come? 41 into 1, 1 ones are 1, 4 ones are 4, 4 ones are 4, 4 4 are 16. So this is 1681. This is 1681 and when you subtract 81, you get 0 0 1600. 1600 root is 40. So this side is 40 now. We have to compute cos A and tan A. Cos A is what? Cos A we know it is base upon hypotenuse. So cos A is 40 by hypotenuse 41. This is cos A. How about tan A? Tan A is perpendicular by base. For this angle, perpendicular is 9, base is 40. So 9 by 40. Next is 15 cot A equal to 8. We have to find sin A and sec A. So 15 cot A is 8. So we can write cot A as 8 by 15. Cot A is what? Base by perpendicular. So this angle is A. Base is what? Base is 8. Perpendicular is 15. Okay. Pandit Badri Prasad. Har har bol. So cot A is the opposite of this. So base by perpendicular. For this angle, base is 8 and perpendicular is 15. So how to find this side? 15 square plus 8 square. That is, this 15 square is 225, 8 square is 64. So this is 289, under root of 89, 289 is 17. So now this becomes 8, 15 and 17. So what we have to find out? We have to find out sin A and sec A. So sin A will be what? Perpendicular from hypotenuse. Perpendicular is this one, hypotenuse is this one. 15 by 17. How about sec A? Hypotenuse by base. So hypotenuse is 17, base is 8. So it is 17 by 8. This is the solution. In triangle PQR, right angled at Q. So this is a triangle PQR, right angled at Q. This is right angle. PQ is 4, this is PQ 4 and this is 3. Find the value of sin P, sin R, sec P, sec R. So this side will be 4 square plus 3 square under root, 4 square 16, 3 square 9, that is 25, under root of 25 is 5. This side is 5. Now sin P, let us take this angle. So sin P is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. For this angle, perpendicular is 3, hypotenuse is 5, 3 by 5. For sec P, it is hypotenuse by base. For this angle, what is hypotenuse? 5, base is 4. Now coming to R, sin R. For this angle, perpendicular is this one, hypotenuse is this one, so it will be 4 by 5. And how about sec R? It is hypotenuse by base. For this angle, hypotenuse is 5 and base is 3, 5 by 2. This is how we get it. These are the values. If cot theta equal to 7 by 8, evaluate these values. So cot theta is given. Any possibility when we can make this simpler? Can we make this simpler? First of all, this 1 plus sin theta above, 1 minus sin theta, and 1 plus cos theta, 1 minus sin theta. This is a plus b, a minus b, a plus b, a minus b. So what do you get? 1 plus 1 a square like 1 square minus sin square theta. Similarly, 1 square minus cos square theta you get. So you get 1 minus sin square theta by 1 minus cos square theta. So if cot theta is 7 by 8, see, cot theta is 7 by 8. What does it mean? If there are certain ways to solve it, right? There are certain ways to solve it. The thing is that you have to understand that 1 minus sin square theta is cos square theta. because sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So 1 minus sin square theta is cos square theta, and 1 minus cos square theta is equal to sin square theta. And this is cos by sin whole square. Cos by sin is cot. So it is cot square theta. So what you have to do, cot theta is already given. You just use it, 7 by 8 whole square. That is 49 by 64. This is the answer. And then cot square theta. If you want to find out the cot square theta, you just square it. 7 by 8 is given, 7 by 8 whole square. Again the same value, 49 by 64. If 3 cot A is 4, given as 3 cot A equal to 4, so what do you get? Cot A equal to 4 by 3. So cot A is 4 by 3. If we take this side, angle A, cot A is base by perpendicular. So base is 4, perpendicular is 3. This is 4, this is 3. We have already done when the two sides are 4 and 3. This will be 5. Now we have to find whether, we have to check whether these two are equal or not. So we'll put the values. If you want, you can put the value. So what we will do here is, I'll do it there only. 1 minus tan square A. What is tan A? Perpendicular by base. So perpendicular is 3, base is 4. 3 by 4 whole square. And here you have 1 plus 3 by 4 whole square. This will be 1 minus 3 is a 9, 4 4 is 16. This will be 1 plus 9 by 16. We'll solve it. Okay. And then let me write cos square A minus sin square A also. Cos A is what? Cos A means cos is base upon hypotenuse. Base is 4, hypotenuse is 5. So 4 by 5 whole square minus sin square A, perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Perpendicular is what? Hypotenuse is 3. So 3 by 5 whole square. So let us see. This gives you value as 7 by 25. If you solve it, you will get 7 by 25. This is the solution. And when you solve this one, 4 by 5 whole square minus 3 by 5 whole square, you will get 7 by 25. So in both the cases, you get 7 by 25. So these two are equal. If tan theta is A by B, find the value of cos theta plus sin theta by cos theta minus sin theta. So this is one solution in front of you, and I'll give you another solution. Just divide the numerator and denominator by sin theta or cos theta. Because we need tan theta, just divide numerator and denominator by cos theta. So what do you get? Cos theta minus sin theta by cos theta, okay, and denominator cos theta minus sin theta. Again we are dividing whole by cos theta. This is 1. This will be tan theta. This is 1 plus tan theta. This is plus, this is minus. So what do you get? 1 plus tan theta by 1 minus tan theta. So tan theta is already given. Let us write it here. 1 plus A by B and 1 minus A by B. What do you get here? This is B plus A by B. B plus A by B. And here B minus A by B. Cancel it. B plus A by B minus A. This is the solution. Here also same thing. Tan theta is 4 by 3. So tan theta is given as 4 by 3. So let us divide the numerator and denominator by cos theta. Every term will be divided by cos theta. So 4 cos theta minus sin theta by cos theta and 2 cos theta by cos theta minus sin theta by cos theta. This is 1, this is 1, this is tan theta, this is tan theta. So what do you get? 4 minus tan theta by 2 plus tan theta. Now put 4 by 3 in place of tan theta. So what do you get? 4 minus tan theta is 4 by 3. And here you have 2 plus tan theta, that is 4 by 3. So when we solve it, you will get the value as, let me solve it for you. Ultimately you are going to get 4 by 5. Let me solve. 4 minus 4 by 3 is what? 12 minus 4 by 3. 12 minus 4 by 3. And here you get 6 plus 4 by 3. So 12 minus 4 by 3, that is 8 by 3. And this is 10 by 3. So 8 by 3, 8 by 10. So 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10. So what do you get? 2 2s are 4 by 5. So there is another method also by using component or dividendo. This is in front of you. If you want to solve it in this way, you can solve it in this way also. So the solution is in front of you. But I would prefer that just divide it by cos theta. So you get the proper answer. Here also cot theta is given. So what we will do here is we will not divide by cos theta here. We will divide by sin theta. Why? You'll just see. I am dividing whole by sin theta. Every term. Here also sin theta by sin theta plus 6 cos theta by sin theta. This is 1. So what do you get? 4 minus 3. And this is what? Cot theta. This is 2. This goes 6 cot theta. This is cot theta. Cos theta by sin theta is cot theta. There is another way you can do here. It is given. This is component or dividendo method. This way also you can do. This is in front of you. If you want to try, you can try. And let us solve this. 4 minus 3 into cot theta is 2 by 3. Here you have 2 plus 6 into 2 by 3. This gets cancelled. 4 minus 2 is 2. 3 2s are 6. 2 2s are 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. So 1 by 3 is the answer. So this is a better way, but it means easy approach to solve it. That is why I use this approach. Otherwise, component and dividendo, let me just play it for you. This is the first one, second one, and the final one. This way also you can do. The tan theta is a by b. We have to prove this one. So again, we have this solution, which is the component or dividendo, and I'll just solve it in few steps. I'll divide both sides by cos theta. Means numerator and denominator by cos theta. So a sin theta minus b cos theta. I am dividing whole by this cos theta. Then you have a sin theta by cos theta plus b is cos theta by cos theta. So what do you get? This is 1, this is 1. Here this is tan theta. So a tan theta minus b by a tan theta plus b. Tan theta is given a by b. So a tan theta is a by b minus b. Here also a by b plus b. So what do you get here? A square by b minus b. What do you get? Is a square minus b square by b. Here also in the denominator you get a square b square by b. This gets cancelled. The answer will be a square minus b square by a square plus b square. So this is what we wanted. The steps are like this. If you want to do in another way, then sec theta is equal to 13 by 5. You have to find these values. So here sec theta is given. Let us find the other values. Sec theta is 13 by 5, which is our hypotenuse by base. So what is the hypotenuse? 13, base is 5. So we can find this value. We already know by the questions we have done. This is 12. And when this is 12, just put the value. 2 into sin theta is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So perpendicular is this one. Hypotenuse is this one. 12 by 13. Right? Let me write here also. Now what is cos theta? Cos theta is base upon hypotenuse. Base is 5. Hypotenuse is 13. So 5 by 13. So let us solve it. There is the solution. This will be 3. It will be 3. Now cos theta is 12 by 13. Show that sin theta 1 minus tan theta. equal to 35 by 156. Now again cos theta is given, which is our base upon hypotenuse. So this is 12 is base, hypotenuse is 13. So what will be the perpendicular? It will be 5. We already know by Pythagoras theorem. So here now sin theta 1 minus tan theta. Sin theta is what? If you see here, sin theta is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Perpendicular is 13. Hypotenuse, no, perpendicular is 5. Hypotenuse is 13. Then 1 minus tan theta. Tan theta is perpendicular by base. Perpendicular is what? 5. Base is 12. This you have to find out. So 5 by 13. 5 by 13 into 1 minus 5 by 12. If you solve it, it will come as 35 by 136. If cot theta is 1 by root 3, we have to find 1 minus cos square theta. We have to prove that 1 minus cos square theta by 2 minus sin square theta equal to 3 by 5. So let us find the other values. We'll find the other values and just put these values. So cot theta is 1 by root 3. Let us say that this is our triangle. This is theta. Cot theta is base by perpendicular. So base is 1, perpendicular is root 3. What will be this side? 1 square plus root 3 whole square under root. This will be 1 plus root 3 square whole square is 3. You get root 4, that is 2. So this is 2. So 1 minus cos square theta. Cos theta is base upon hypotenuse. Base is 1, hypotenuse is 2. 2 minus sin square theta. Sin theta is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Perpendicular is root 3, hypotenuse is 2. Root 3 by 2 whole square. So this is 1 minus 1 by 4, and this is 2 minus root 3 square is 3, and you get 2 square is 4. What do you get? 4 minus 1 by 4, and here you get 8 minus 3 by 4. This gets cancelled. This is 3. 8 minus 3 is 5. 3 by 5 is the answer. So this is how you get 3 by 5. Now tan theta is 1 by root 7. We have to find the value of, or you can say that we have to prove that cosec square theta minus sec square theta by cosec square theta plus sec square theta equal to 3 by 4. So how we are going to do this? Tan theta is given. We know that tan theta is perpendicular by base. So if we make a triangle, this is the theta. Then what is perpendicular? In front of this, we have this line. This is 1. And what is the base? It is root 7. So how to find this x? We'll use the Pythagoras theorem. So 1 square plus root 7 whole square under root. 1 plus 7 under root, that is 8 under root. 8 can be written as 4 into 2. So under root 4 and under root 2. This under root 4 is 2. So 2 root 2. This side is 2 root 2. So let us put the value. Cosec theta is hypotenuse by base. What is hypotenuse here? 2 root 2. What is base here? Base is root 7. Okay. Hypotenuse by perpendicular. Sorry, perpendicular is 1. Let me write in the denominator also 2 root 2 square. Now here you have minus plus sec square theta. What is sec? Sec is hypotenuse by base. What is hypotenuse? 2 root 2. What is base? Root 7. 2 root 2 by root 7 whole square. So this will give you 8. This will give you 8. And here 2 square is 4. And under root 2 by 7. That is under root 2 by under root 7. When we square it, it will be 2 by 7. So here you get this one. When you solve it, you get 3 by 4. So this side is equal to 3 by 4. Next is sec theta equal to 5 by 4. So let us find the other values also. Because sec theta is given, and we know that we can find out other values using the formula also. Either you can use the trigonometric ratios, or you can use the formula also. So better what we are doing here is we'll use the formula, or we will see the formula, because formula is in front of you. I'll show you the other way. So cot theta equal to 5 by 4. Sec theta. So if this is theta, you know that sec theta is hypotenuse by base. So hypotenuse is 5, base is 4. So what this will be? This will be 3. We know that 3 square plus 4 square under root is 5 square. So what will be sin theta? Sin theta will be perpendicular by hypotenuse. Perpendicular is 3. Hypotenuse is 5. minus 2 into cos theta is base upon hypotenuse. Base is 4, hypotenuse is 5. Again, tan theta is perpendicular by base. Perpendicular is 3, base is 4. Cot theta is base by perpendicular. Base is 4, perpendicular is 3. Right? What do you get? 3 minus 8 by 5 here. Here do you get 3 is a 9, minus 4 is a 16 by 12. So here you get minus 5 by 5. Here you get minus 9 minus 16 is 7 by 12. Minus cancel. This is 1. This goes up till be 12 by 7. So let me tell you again that you can use the formula also. Sec square theta equal to 1 plus tan square theta and sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. To find out the value of the sin theta, you can use this one because this cos is just the inversion of or you can say reciprocal of sec theta. And for finding out these values, sec square theta is given, so tan square theta can be found out using sec square theta plus tan square theta. So this is another way. The way I told you, and this is another way in front of you. So you can choose either of them. Sin theta is 12 by 13. Find the value of this. Again, you can use the formula either, or you can use the values directly by. So let us solve this by formula. See, cosec square theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta. Cosec square theta is 1 plus, it's cot square theta. Cosec square theta is equal to 1 plus cot square theta. Actually, sec square theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta. This is how it is done. So what you can do here is sin theta is given. So sin theta you can directly use. Sin theta you can directly use here. So this is how sin theta can be employed. But how about getting the other value? Like you want sin theta is given and sin theta is given, but you want cos theta. So cos theta, either you can go to the triangle and find out, or you can find out using this cos square theta plus sin square theta equal to 1. So you have sin square theta, that is 12 by 13, and you have cos square theta plus sin square theta equal to 1. This is 12 by 13 whole square. So this cos square theta will be 1 minus 12 by 13 whole square. So we are getting cos theta here. Okay. So what do you get? Cos theta will be equal to, cos square theta will be equal to 1 minus 144 by 169. 169 minus 144 by 169. This is 25. This is 169. And cos theta will be equal to under root. So what do you get here? 5 by 13. This is cos theta. Now cos theta is known. Sin theta is already given. Let us put it here. 2 into sin theta. 12 by 30. Cos theta is 5 by 30. And cos square theta is 5 by 13 whole square. Sin square theta is 12 by 13 whole square. So this is the final thing. Okay, and you can just find out. See what I showed you is exactly that one, because it is already given that sin theta is this, so you can directly use. So when you solve it, you'll get it. It has 312 by 25. Next is cos theta is given by 3 by 5, and we have to find this value. So we can use the formula cos square theta plus sin square theta equal to 1. So what will be cos square theta? It will be 1 minus sin square theta. Sin theta we have to find. So 1 minus cos square theta. So sin square theta will be this one. So 1 minus cos square theta will be 1 minus 3 by 5 whole square. That is 1 minus 9 by 25. It is 25 minus 9 by 25. That is 16 by 25. Now let us take because this is square, we have to take the root. So 4 by 5. 4 by 5 is our cos. This is sin theta. Cos theta is 4 by 5. What will be tan theta? Tan theta will be sin theta by cos theta. This is sin theta. Sin theta. Sin theta by cos theta is 4 by 5. And cos theta is 3 by 5. So what do you get? 4 by 3. Now let us put it here. Sin theta is, we just found it to be 4 by 5. So 4 by 5 minus 1 by tan theta. Tan theta is what? 4 by 3. So just inverted. 3 by 4. and in the denominator you have 2 tan theta. Tan theta is what? 4 by 3. So what do you get? 4 4 is 16 minus 5 is 15 by 5 is 20, and you get 8 by 3. This will be 1 by 20. This 3 goes up, 8 comes below. So 3 by 8 into 20 is 160. 3 by 160 is the answer. So this is a solution in front of you. 3 by 60 will come. Next is, here there is just one change. That is sine and cos is changed, and here we have cot theta. So same thing we are going to do. First of all, sine theta is given. So cos square theta can be 1 minus sine square theta. It is 1 minus 3 by 5 whole square. 1 minus 9 by 25. 125 minus 9 by 25. So 16 by 25. So you take root, because we have to find out this was actually the cos square theta. So cos theta will be under root. So 4 by 5 is cos theta. Cos theta is now 4 by 5. So we have sin theta, cos theta. Now tan theta can be obtained by sin theta by cos theta. So it will be 3 by 5 by 4 by 5. It will be 3 by 4. Now put the value. Cos theta is what? 4 by 5. And tan theta, 1 by tan theta. So tan theta, let us invert it. It will be 4 by 3. And 2 into cot theta. Cot theta is again inversion. It's 4 by 3. So you get 12 minus 20 by 15. And here you get 8 by 3. So let us take 3 by 8. What do you get here? Minus 8 by 15 into 3 by 8. So 8 cancel. 3 5 is 15. So minus 1 by 5 will be the answer. So what do you get? Minus 1 by 5. Tan theta is 24 by 7. We have to find sin theta plus cos theta. So tan theta is given. The best way is to find out using the triangle. That is, because two values are given, right? So what we can do here is tan theta is given. Tan theta, this is theta, or you can use the formula also. But the best way is to find out using the trigonometric ratios. This is tan theta, perpendicular by base. This is 25. This is 7. What this will be? 24 square plus 7 square. 24 square is 576. 7 square is 49. If you add, you get 625. Take under root. That is 25. 625 under root is 25. Now sin theta will be what? Sin theta will be perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Perpendicular upon hypotenuse. 24 by 25 plus cos theta is base upon hypotenuse. 7 by 25. What do you get? You get 31 by 25. This 31 by 25 is the answer. Sin theta is a by b. Find sec theta plus tan theta in terms of a and b. So again we'll use the triangle. Sin theta is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So perpendicular is a, hypotenuse is b. How to find this x? See, we'll take the Pythagoras theorem. So x square plus a square will be v square. X square plus a square will be v square. So x square will be equal to b square minus a square, and x will be under root b square minus a square. So this will be under root b square minus a square. So let us use this. Sec theta will be hypotenuse by base. What is hypotenuse? B. So b by base. Base is under root b square minus a square. Plus tan theta is perpendicular by base. Perpendicular is a. Base is again b square minus a square. Because the base are same, so we can just add b plus a by under root b square minus a square. So what you can do here is, this is b plus a. This b square minus a square can be written as b plus a, b minus a. You can write as b plus a, b minus a. Take, this is under root, so you can get b plus a by under root b plus a. Under root, you can just write them differently also. Now multiply numerator and denominator by root b plus a. So this will become b plus a under root b plus a. Denominator, in the denominator this will remain same, under root b minus a. But what will happen with this? Under root b plus a and under root b plus a will be only b plus a. This gets cancelled. This final will be under root b plus a by b minus a. This is the answer. 8 tan a equal to 15. That is, tan a is given. Tan a is 15. So 15 by 8. That is, this is a. Tan a is 15 by 8. Perpendicular by base. Perpendicular is 15. This is 8. So how to find this one? This side, 8 square plus 15 square 15 square is 225, 8 square is 64. If you add them, you will get 289. Now take the root, that is 17. You will get 17 here. What will be sin A? Sin A will be perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Perpendicular is 15, hypotenuse is 17. So 15 by 17 minus cos A is base upon hypotenuse. Base is 8, hypotenuse is 17. 8 by 17. So you get 15 minus 8, that is 7. The base is same, so 7 by 17 you get. Tan theta is 20 by 21, you have to find this. So how to find this? First we will have to find the hypotenuse, because tan theta is perpendicular by base. So if this is theta, perpendicular is 20, that is perpendicular is 20, and this is 21. Okay, perpendicular by base. So how to find this hypotenuse? 20 square plus 21 square. So 20 square plus 21, 20 square plus 21 square, 20 square is 400, 21 square is 441. When you add this, it is 841. When you take the root, 841 is nothing but 29 whole square. So you get 29 here. Now just put the value. 1 minus sin theta. Sin theta is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. 29 by hypotenuse. Let me write it again. This is 20, this is 21. So 29, 1 minus 29 by hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is 29. No. Sin theta is perpendicular of hypotenuse, 20 by 29. 1 plus 20 by 29. Perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Now cos theta. Cos theta is base upon hypotenuse, 21 by 29. That is plus 21 by 29. So what do you get? You take the LCM. So it will be 29 minus 20 minus 21 by 29. And here what do you get? This is, no, you get 20 by 29. Cos theta is base upon hypotenuse. Base upon hypotenuse. Here also you get base upon hypotenuse. Here you get 20 by 29. So what do you get here? 29 plus 20 plus 21 by 29. So this will be your 3 by 7. If you just add them, let me just add them and tell you. So 20 minus 29 minus 20 minus 21. What do you get? 29 minus 20, that is, this is 41. 29 minus 41. So you get 12 minus 12. What do you get here? 29 plus 21 is 50, and 50 70. So you get here 20. Okay, this is plus. There is a slight change I'm going to make. This is plus. This is plus. So the value will change. So let me make it plus. So below denominator will be 70. And this will be 29 minus 20 plus 21. So 29 plus 20 is 21 is 50. 50 minus 20 is 30. 0 0 cancels. You get 3 by 7. 3 by 7. Now let me just tell you that in this solution, this is plus. So I have just changed this to plus. There is one more thing. This is 20 and this is 21. There are just few changes. Cos A equal to 2. Find 1 by tan A plus sin A by 1 plus cos A. So what do you get here? You have to find out the other side, because cos A is given. Once cos A is given, cosec A is given. Cosec A is 1 by sin A. That is, sin A is perpendicular to hypotenuse, and cosec A is hypotenuse by perpendicular. Hypotenuse is what? 2. Perpendicular is what? 1. So how do we get this? This x square plus 1 square, that is this square. X square plus 1 square, or this x is BC. BC plus 1 square will be equal to 2 square. That is 4. So bring this 1 here. 4 minus 1. Take the root, that is root 3 will be the third side. And now put the value, 1 by tan A. So 1 by tan A is cot A. Cot A is base by perpendicular. Base is what? Root 3. Perpendicular is what? 1. Plus sin A is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Perpendicular is 1. Hypotenuse is 2. So 1 by 2. And 1 plus cos A, 1 plus cos A. Cos A is base upon hypotenuse. So that is root 3 by hypotenuse is 2. So root 3 plus, let us take 1 by 2 here. And this is 2 plus root 3 by 2. 2 plus root 3 by 2. 2 cancels. This will be 1 root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2 plus root 3. So you get root 3 into 2 plus root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 3. So root 3 into 2 is 2 root 3, and root 3 into root 3 is 3. And then you have 1 also. And then you have in the denominator 2 plus root 3. what do you get here? 2 root 3 plus 4 by 2 plus root 3. Right? 2 root 3 plus 4 by 2 plus root 3. Now there is a possibility, if you see here, because this is root 3. So what do you get here? This is 1 by 2 and this is 1 by root 3. This is root 3. So root 3, we have already found out 2 by root 3, 2 gets cancelled. And here you get 1 by 2 root 3 plus 4 by 2 plus root 3. So any possibility we can get some value? Yes. We can take 2 common here. 2 common here, root 3 plus 2. Okay. So what do you get? This is 2 plus root 3 and this is 2 plus root 3. This gets cancelled. You get 2. This is how you have to take, when you solve this, as I told you, you have to just take 2 common so that this gets cancelled. That is why 2 is the answer. If A and B are the acute angles such that cos A equal to cos B, then show that angle A equal to angle B. So here is the logic, that is, first we will take A and B. These are the acute angles. And it is given that cos A equal to cos B. So we are taking ABC as the side. This is 90 degree. So cos A will be based upon hypotenuse. This for this angle, base is this one AC. Hypotenuse is AB. Cos B, for this B, what is base? This one. Base is BC. Hypotenuse will remain same. It gets cancelled. So AC equal to BC. So if cos A equal to cos B, that means AC has to be equal to BC. When these two are equal, this side is equal to this side, that means the angle opposite to equal sides are also equal. That is why angle A and angle B are equal. That is proved. In triangle ABC, right angled at A, if tan C equal to root 3, find the value of sin B cos C plus cos B sin C. So tan C is given, that is perpendicular by base. So if this we take as C, this is A, this is B, this is C. If we take this as C, then tan C is perpendicular by base. Perpendicular is root 3, base is 1. So how do we get this? Root 3 square plus 1 square under root. So root 3 square is 3, 1 square is 1, and this is 4, so under root 4 is 2. So this side is 2. Sin B cos C. Now we have to take first this angle. What is sin B? For this, this is perpendicular, this is base. Or hypotenuse we want. This is perpendicular, this is hypotenuse. So 1 by 2. And what will be cos B? Base upon hypotenuse. Base is what? Root 3. Hypotenuse is 2. Root 3 by 2. Now let us come to cos C. Now we have to take this angle. Cos C. Cos C is base upon hypotenuse. For this, base is 1. Hypotenuse is 2. Here, sin C. Sin C is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Perpendicular is root 3. Hypotenuse is 2. Root 3 by 2. So 1 by 2 and 1 by 2 is 1 by 4. And root 3 is 3. 2 is 4. So 3 plus 1 is 4. And 4, that is 1. You get 1. This is how you get 1. So when you are doing actually in the examination or copy user in your notebook, then you have to follow all the procedure. I'm just telling you because this is the approach you have to adopt. State whether the following are true or false. A value of tan A is always less than 1. This is true. Why? Tan A is less than 1. That is tan, you know, tan 45. Value of tan 45 is 1. So as the way value of A increases to 90, it becomes infinite. That is, oh, I'm so sorry. This is false. The tan A is always less than 1. Tan A, tan 45 is 1. Right? But tan 90 is infinite. So when you go to tan 90, it is infinite. So it is going beyond 1. So this is false. So you have to make it as false. Sec A is 12 by 5 for some value of angle A. Sec A is 12 by 5. That is, the value sec A is greater than 1. So sec A is greater than 1. How do you get this sec A equal to greater than 1? To prove that for any value of sec A which is greater than 12 by 5, or that is equal to 12 by 5, that it can have that value, right? Let me take sec as 1 by cos, right? This will be 12 by 5. Cos is what? 5 by 12. And this is less than 1. And cos theta always vary between minus 1 and plus 1. Okay, cos theta and sin theta varies between minus 1 and 1. So this is correct. Now cos is the abbreviation used for cosecant of angle A. No, this is cosec. This is cos A. So this is wrong. Actually, why this statement is false? Cos A is the abbreviation used for cos of an angle, not a cosecant of an angle. The next is sin theta equal to 4 by 3 for some angle theta. Before that, there is one more part, which is cot A is product of cot A into A. See, this cot A is the cotangent of angle A. This is not cot into A. Okay, cot A is not cot into A. Right? This statement is false. Now 4 by 3, see, as I told you just now, sin theta and cos theta varies between -1 and 1. -1 and 1 inclusive. So 4 by 3 is greater than 1. So it cannot, sin theta cannot be greater than 1. But it is given that 4 by 3, so it is greater than 1, so this statement is also false. Sin theta is 12 by 13. We have to find sin square theta minus cos square theta by 2 cos theta sin theta into 1 by tan square theta. We will just use the triangle. Sin theta is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. This is perpendicular, this is hypotenuse. What this value will be? This will be, see, 2 square, 13 square minus 2 square. This is actually 12. 13 square minus 12 square. So 13 square minus 12 square. 13 square is 169, 12 is 144. What do you get? 25. So when you take root, it is 5. So now this value is 5. Now we can put the values directly. Okay. We can put the value directly. Sin square theta. Sin square theta is 12 by 13 whole square. Cos square theta is what? Cos theta is base upon hypotenuse. Base is 5, hypotenuse is 13. So 5 by 13 whole square. Then you have 2 sin theta cos theta, 2 into sin theta. Sin theta is 12 by 13. Cos theta is 5 by 13. 1 by tan square theta. 1 by tan square theta. Tan theta is what? Perpendicular by base. Perpendicular is 12. Base is 5. So just invert it and square because it is 1 by tan square theta. So rather than putting 12 by 5 whole square, just put 5 by 12 whole square. Okay. When you just solve it, you will get this value. I hope you will be able to solve it because I just told you this is you are going to solve. Cos theta equal to 5 by 13. Same thing we are going to do here. Cos theta is given as 5 by 13. So cos theta, that is base upon hypotenuse is given. Base is what? 5. That is this base. This is 5. The hypotenuse is 13. So how to find this one? 13 square minus 5 square. 13 square minus 5 square under root. 13 square is 169. 5 square is 25. When we subtract, we get 144. When we take root, we get 12. So what do you get here? Sin square theta. Sin square theta is sin theta is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Perpendicular in this case is 12. So 12 upon hypotenuse, that is 13 square minus cos square theta. Minus cos square theta. Cos square theta is based upon hypotenuse, that is 5 by 13. Into, I'm taking it as cot square theta, this one. Tan is what? Tan is perpendicular by base. That is 12 by 5. So what will be tan? Cot square theta will be 5 by 12. 5 by 12 whole square. And what will be the denominator? 2 into sin theta is 12 by 13 and cos theta is 5 by 13. So this is what you have to solve right now, and this will be the answer. Sec theta is 17 by 8. We have to verify left hand side is equal to right hand side. So what we can do here is we will use the, if you can use triangle, that is also okay, but you can use the identities also. See, sec theta is given. So you can use to find out sin theta. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. So sin square theta will be 1 minus cos square theta. And cos square theta is 1 by sec theta. So you can just invert it. 8 by 17 you can make. So in place of cos theta, you can put 8 by 17, which is the sec theta. So 8 by 17, that is sin square theta will be 225 by 289. Just take the root, it will be 15 by 17. So now you have sin theta or sin A as 15 by 17. This cos A is already given. Cos A is already given. This is cos square. So what do? Just put the value 3 minus, just put the value 3 minus 4 into sin square theta, that is 15 by 17 whole square. And 4 into cos square theta is what? 8 by 17 whole square minus 3. on right hand side you have to put 3 minus tan square theta. And tan theta is sin theta by cos theta. So sin theta is 15 by 17 and cos theta is 8 by 17. You get 15 by 8. So 3 minus 15 by 8 whole square by 1 minus 3 into 15 by 8 whole square. So just solve the left hand side and right hand side. This is the left hand side. This is the right hand side. And the solution is in front of you and both will come as same. Sin theta is 3 by 4. We have to solve this. So once sin theta is given, this is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. If we take this as theta, perpendicular is 3, hypotenuse is 4. So what will this be? And we already know how to find this. We have to take this 3 square plus x square will be 4 square. That is 4 square minus 3 square under root. 4 square is 16, 3 is a 9. What do you get? You get 7. And you have to take a root. So this is root 7. Now put the values here. Put the values here. Cosec square theta minus cot square theta. Cosec is 1 by sin theta. So we'll put 4 by 3. This is sin theta. Cosec is just inversion of this. Reciprocal. Cot square theta is, first we'll take the sec square theta. Sec square theta, because each value we can find out. So let us go one by one. Once this side is known, cosec theta is hypotenuse by perpendicular. So hypotenuse is 4 by perpendicular, 4 by 3. Cosec square theta you got already. Cot square theta is, see, cot theta is base by perpendicular. So what is base? Root 7, perpendicular is 4. So root 7 by 4 whole square. I'll take the root later. Then sec square theta. Sec square theta, sec is what? It is hypotenuse by base. Hypotenuse is 4, base is root 7. 4 by root 7 whole square minus 1. So this is 4 by 3 whole square minus root 7 by 3 whole square and 4 by root 7 whole square. This is 16 by 9. This is 7 by 9. This is 16 by 7, which is under root 7 whole square is 7. And this is 1. What do you get here? 9 is, because the denominator are same, you can just subtract it. 16 minus 7 is what? It is 9. So 9 by 9, and here 16 minus 7. 16 minus 7 minus 1. So 16 minus 7 is again, you get 16 minus 7 as 9 again. And you get 7. So this is 1. And just invert it. It will go up 7 by 9. Now you have to take the root. It will be 7. Root 9 is 3. So this is root 7 by 3. Now sec A is 17 by 8. You have to find, or you have to verify this. So just find out the other values. Sec A is 17 by 8. So cos A will be equal to 8 by 17. Now I'll use the sin square theta. If you want, you can use sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. You can always use that. Otherwise, you can just use the formula. So this sin A, this is 8 by 17. See. Cos A is base upon hypotenuse. This is 8, this is 17. So we have to find out 17 square minus 8 square. We have already done that. 17 square minus 8 square and under root, which actually came as 225. So it will be 15. I'm directly doing it because we have already done this question earlier. So now we'll just write these left hand side and right hand side. Left hand side will be 3 minus 4. Sin square theta is what? Sin square theta is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. 15 by perpendicular upon hypotenuse 17 whole square. And denominator will be 4. Cos square theta is what? Because 8 by 17. 8 by 17 whole square minus 3. So this when you solve, you'll get 33 by 611. When we come to this side, it will be 3 minus tan square A. See, 10 is perpendicular by base. Perpendicular is 15, the base is 8. So 15 by 8 whole square by 1 minus 3 into 15 by 8 whole square. So when you solve this is in front of you, it will be same, 33 by 611. The left hand side is equal to right hand side. Cot theta is 3 by 4. You have to find these. So what you can do here is either you can use the triangle, or is there any other way you can get this, because this will be 1 by cos theta, this will be 1 by sin theta. So, rather than just going through it, let us find it out using the triangle only. So cot theta is 3 by 4, that is base by perpendicular. So base is 3, perpendicular is 4. This is theta. What this will be, we have already done many times, so this will be 4. So sec theta will be, you know that it is hypotenuse by base. So hypotenuse is 5, base is 3. So 5 by 3 minus cosec theta. Cosec theta is hypotenuse by perpendicular. Hypotenuse is 5, perpendicular is 4. So what do you get here? Let me take 5 common from both the sides. 1 by 3 minus 1 by 4, here also 5. 1 by 3 plus 1 by 4. So here you get 4 minus 3 by 4 is 12. Here you get 4 plus 3 by 12. It gets cancelled. 1, 4 plus 3 is 7. And since this is 1 by 7, you will not get 1 by root 7. Let me check. This is 4, this is 3. So 4 is 16, this is a 9. You get 25, that is 5 only. These values are there. If this question is this one, this will be not 1 by root 7, but this will be 1 by 7. Eventually it will come as 1 by 7 only. Since we have already checked it. See, 4 minus 3, this is 4 minus 3 by 12. This is 4 plus 3 by 12. So this is 1, this is 7, and this gets cancelled 1 by 7. So you get 1 by 7. Just take it as 1 by 7. Next is 3 cos theta minus 4 sin theta equal to 2 sin theta plus sin theta. Now find tan theta. So how do you get it tan theta? See, you have to see that you can bring this cos theta here, you can bring this sin theta here. So this will be 3 cos theta. I am bringing this here, minus 2 cos theta. This is sin theta. I am bringing this sin theta here. 4 sin theta will be plus 4 sin theta. 3 cos theta minus 2 cos theta is cos theta. Now sin theta plus 4 sin theta is 5 sin theta. Now let us divide both sides by cos theta. This is 1, this is 5 tan theta. So tan theta will be what? Bring 5 here. Tan theta will be 1 by 5. This is how we do it. You can divide it, just rearrange them and divide by cos theta. You will get 1 by 5. This is 1 by 5. Angle A and P are acute angles such that tan A equal to tan P. Show that angle A equal to angle P. So see here, we have made a triangle. This is angle A, this is angle P. So what will be tan A? For this, it will be perpendicular by base. Perpendicular is this, base is this. So PC by AC. It is given as equal to tan P. What will be P? Tan P perpendicular by base. So AC by PC. AC by PC. Just multiply both sides. This will be PC square equal to AC square. That means PC has to be equal to AC. So when PC is equal to AC, then this side is equal to this side. That means these two angles are also equal. Because we know in triangle, if these sides are equal, angle opposite to these sides are equal. That is why angle A has to be equal to angle P. This angle is equal to this angle. So these were question and answer of this topic. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself.